battle has just begun!
Hello, hello, and welcome again to a RobotnikIsSexy X and Y Wi-Fi battle. This is going to be a battle I had with Peyton. Peyton. I have no idea who the hell you are, but he challenged me. Apparently he is on my friends list. Maybe I got him from the Friend Safari group. Who knows? Who knows where Peyton came from? But he's on my friends list, and I was online, and he challenged me. So I'm like, okay. Now this is the match I was talking about last battle, where I did include Gorgeist. And Gorgeist, I believe, is going to play a pretty important role. Also, I had the bright idea of turning up the brightness on my DS so the image is a little bit more clear. I'm not sure it makes too much of a difference in appearance, but I can tell it's a bit brighter, and that makes everything look more clear, which is great. So, anyway, I kind of hacks the bejesus out of his Steelix here, flinch him once, then crit him the next turn, and then he gets up Stealth Rocks. Regardless, he's using Steelix, and all Steelix does is use Stealth Rock and die, especially in OU. He's going to send out his Pavilion here, which is a nice pattern of Pavilion, but I'm carrying the Lumberry on my Azuma roll. Yep, I am that guy. I know in past uploads I have tried Assault Vest on him. I actually haven't even tried Choice Band yet, but I'm sure it works just fine. I do like being able to switch my moves on Azuma roll, which is kind of crazy since, just waterfall something, it dies, and then switch out. That's perfectly fine. But anyway, Lumberry pays off as he goes for the super obvious Sleep Powder since he has a Flying Bug Butterfree thing, and I get to smack him in the face. He does have a Focus Sash. Can't do anything about that because this team does not have hazards. And then I am forced to go for the Aqua Jet as he shows me his Ice Table Pokemon. Now, I expected him to go for Earthquake or Ice Move, and basically I'm just going to Death Fodder Despair Squid because it is the least useful thing on my team right now. I mean, just comparing Malamar to his team, I'm not going to use Malamar that much. So that's just the way it is. I'm just going to send him out as Death Fodder. And, before I die, which is this turn, I'm going to go set up that Trick Room and pave the way for Mawile. Mega Mawile to come in and start smashing some heads. And let me tell you, the beauty of Trick Room, one of the beauties of Trick Room is it doesn't stick around visually, so if my opponent isn't paying attention, which is something that happens in this battle, they are not going to be aware that Trick Room is a thing. So, I use Trick Room, he doesn't notice, I guess. Just kills me with Ice Fang, that was my plan, I just sent him out as Death Fodder anyway. Now I go into Iris, get that Intimidate off, mash that Mega button, and go for the Iron Head. Funny story though, Avalugg is slower than everything I have on his team, so... or I have on my team, so... yeah. Not really doing me any favors at the moment. Luckily, he did not flinch me with Ice Fang, or does it even have a chance to freeze? I believe it does. So I avoided a bullet there, and then I just take him out with the Steel Power of Iron Head. So that's cool. And this is why I'm saying he forgot, or wasn't paying attention, or wasn't aware at all that I used Trick Room, because he just sends out Gardevoir here. And I'm like, what are you doing? Even if Trick Room wasn't up, why would you send out Gardevoir against Mega Mawile? It's suicide. Like, even if you have Hidden Power Fire, I'll probably live it by a little bit and then kill you with Iron Head. That's just what I'm thinking. So, I kill him with Iron Head, now he's probably realizing, oh, Trick Room is up. So, I don't really have anything to hurt Talonflame. I could fish for flinches, but I need my Mega Mawile healthy, so I'm going to switch out into Butch. The Azumarill will take that that fiery Flare Blitz, and then use little mind games here. I'm thinking, okay, he's going to go for the Brave Bird now, so I'm going to double out into Magnezone. I guess he didn't pick up on that, because he's just going to go into his Butterfly Man, and I'm like, okay, I don't get it. But he doesn't know that I have the Choice Scarf, so goodbye Butterfly Man. I'm going to lock myself into Hidden Power Ice, which is very, very, very important, because if this guy wants to get tricky and send out Haxorus, go for some Dragon Dances, I'm going to do 70-80% damage to you with Hidden Power Ice, and that's just beautiful. I'm going to go for Hidden Power Ice, and I think he just kills me with... no, he does go for the Dragon Dance. And this, friends, is why Gourgeist is so important, because I have the priority Shadow Sneak. So now he's faster than my Scarf Magnezone. Scarf Magnezone seems to be an incredibly common thing in XY so far. Apparently I'm not the only one who thought it was a good idea, so that's cool. His Haxorus is Life Orbed, which means he's at an even more killable range, not that it matters, because Pumpkin Heal here is Life Orbed as well. Just gonna go for that Shadow Sneak, but I believe that's pretty much the only thing Gourgeist gets to do in this battle. But it's a very important thing, taking down a Haxorus. Haxorus with +1 attack and speed, pretty nasty there. So, take him down. Now he goes into Talonflame. It turns out his Talonflame is carrying Choice Band. I was thinking maybe I could take a flying Brave Birdie attack, because I do have 122 base defense and max HP, IV, and investment. So maybe, but yeah, that's definitely Choice Band damage range. Just going to go into Milani here because I want Talonflame to get more recoil. I'm just death foddering things so his health goes down. Ah yes, Talonflame, you are a sweeping force. There's just no doubts about that. So now he's in the YOLO, he's at the low yellow. And because I frisked his item with Noivern, now I definitely know he's Choice Banded. So I can just stay in with my Steel type and go for the Iron Head, and that's good game. I think that's his last Pokemon there, so yeah. Awesome match. Really enjoyed it. The first time, actually, that I tried out Mega Mawile, and yeah, really enjoy her. So yeah, if you enjoyed it, comment, like, and subscribe, and all that stuff, and I will see you later. YouTube.